Welcome to episode 5 of Strictly Confidential, coming to you from Fake Bake HQ. Now the competition is getting fierce. Fierce? It must be Craig Alexander Wilson.
Don't believe me, just watch. Don't believe me, just watch.
A huge Strictly Confidential welcome to Craig Alexander Wilson and his long-suffering partner, Leanne. How are you holding up?
I'm holding up just fine. Barely, but just fine. As probably everyone knows, Craig is a bit of a diva. Sorry,
really? I've never heard that one before, okay.
So it's hard going keeping up with all his jokes.
And demands.
Don't
forget the demands.
Yes. It's sort of like talking, dancing, talking, more talking, having a laugh, dancing just a wee bit, so we're getting there.
I'm glad to hear there is a bit of dancing going on. And tell me about the dancing, Craig. How are you picking up the routine and the steps?
Difficult. A lot more difficult than anticipated. I thought it was a case of put on some jazz pumps, some sequins, gyrate your hips, bat your lashes, your falsies, but no, it is difficult. We're nailing it, we're getting there.
Well, you can do all that as well, but you do have to dance and get the routine down, so tell us what dance you're doing.
We're doing the cha-cha-cha.
Cha-cha-cha. Now that means hip action. How's your hip action, Craig?
Agile.
Good. Very good.
Rolling.
Excellent. And tell us a bit about the music on the night, because I hear it's a good one.
Yeah, we decided to take advantage that there's no theme this year, so full advantage we decided to go for something more modern, and we are going with 6 by Florists.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah,
that's
good.
really good
Really
to get
good.
everyone on their feet. How's his rhythm and musicality?
Well, no, he has improved. Sometimes we've got a little
What do you mean
bit
improved?
we've got an issue with timing, or you've got an issue with timing sometimes.
Sometimes.
Like just getting it on the beat. But the more he does it, and he does actually practice, he comes in every sort of...
I'll just stop her. The bottom line is, Jean, is that I'm more interested in the end result. I'm thinking the fashion, I'm thinking the sequins, the photography, the crowd.
He's got us on the floor already when he doesn't realise we need to pull it back and think about the technique, the rhythm, everything that comes beforehand, where he's just interested in what's going to happen on the night and what we're going to be wearing and what our hair's going to be like.
Well,
how many diamantes we'll be wearing.
Don't believe me, just watch. Don't believe me, just watch. Don't believe me, just watch.
Now, Craig, I know you jumped in with both feet, as have Fake Bake supporting the hospice, so tell us what you've been doing.
So we have organised an event for 400 people at the Crown Plaza, and the team at Fake Bake have been great, giving us content for 400 and odd goodie bags. Yeah.
What have you found most challenging?
I think committing to the time. I was very focused, and we had this discussion in the early days when we first kicked off. Leanne said you can do one a week, and I was like, no, I'm a serious competitor here. I really need to try hard. So 2-3 times a week. Saying that, then trying to fit it into your work and home life diary, that's been a big challenge. And getting a venue, and getting a space, because I use a lot of floor, Jean.
Oh, I can imagine, Craig, I can imagine. And tell us a bit more about the night. What are you most looking forward to?
For me, I think I'm looking forward to just dancing on the dance floor. I love the live orchestra. It's such an experience, like having that sound behind you when you're dancing, and especially because we have picked the song Sax, and obviously there will be a saxophone there, and I think that song will sound amazing with the orchestra playing it. So just the performance on the night, I think, is what I'm looking forward to most.
Well, you two have great chemistry, I can see that already, and I'm sure that will translate to the dance floor. And if you want to show your support for Craig and Leanne, all the details are right here on the screen.